My little brother told me to stop pretending to be his dad and leave him alone for good. So I did. 3 weeks later, a 2 a.m. phone call made him take back everything he said. I was 23 when I became a parent I never agreed to be. Our mother got sick, our father walked out the same month, and suddenly I was the only adult name on Micah's school forms. He was 15. I was working full-time and doing homework checks and packing lunches I didn't know how to make. The night everything broke, Micah told me he was going to the quarry with his friends after dark. I said no. Everyone knew kids had gotten hurt out there, the ledges were unstable, and there was no cell service for miles. He looked at me like I was a stranger wearing his brother's face and said I sounded exactly like a warden. He said he never asked me to be his father. He said I should stop pretending and just disappear from his life. I felt something in my chest crack in half, but I said okay. I meant it as a boundary. He took it as a green light. The next morning, I didn't ask where he was going. I didn't pack his lunch. I left his laundry in the basket where he'd dropped it 3 days earlier. When he came home with a fever that Thursday, I heard him coughing through the wall and I stayed on my side of it. His birthday came and went 8 days later. I didn't say a word. I heard him in the kitchen at midnight, alone, eating cereal straight from the box, and I closed my door instead of opening mine. At first, he acted like he'd won something. He stayed out later. He stopped checking in. He told his friends he finally had no one breathing down his neck. I heard him say it through the vents, and it took everything in me not to walk downstairs and remind him someone still paid for that roof. But I watched him change over those 3 weeks. He got quieter at dinner, the nights we even ate at the same time. He started leaving his door open like he was hoping I'd walk past and say something. He stopped bragging about his freedom out loud. I saw him staring at the photo of the two of us from before Mom got sick, the one on the hallway shelf, longer than a kid staring at a photo should. Then came the test. He told me, almost too casually, standing in the kitchen doorway, that he was heading out to the quarry again that night. Same crew, same cliffs. He said it like he was waiting for me to flinch. I didn't. I told him to have fun and went back to my book. He left. The door slammed harder than it needed to. What he didn't know was that the second his friend's car pulled out of the driveway, I grabbed my keys. I drove the back road that runs along the ridge above the quarry, the one nobody uses because it dead ends in gravel. I parked in the dark with my headlights off, and I sat there for 2 hours watching flashlights bob around the rock line, telling myself I was only checking, not hovering, not being the warden he accused me of being. At 1:47 a.m., the flashlight started scattering. Someone was yelling. I couldn't make out the words from that distance, only the panic in the pitch of it. My phone rang at exactly 2:04 a.m. It was Micah's ringtone, the one I never changed even after everything he'd said to me. I picked up, already moving, already grabbing the flashlight from my glove box before he'd even said a single word. He's not answering. A voice that wasn't Micah's said first, shaky, a girl I didn't recognize. He fell near the east ledge. His ankles messed up bad. Everyone already left. We didn't know who else to. Then Micah's voice cut in, wrecked, barely holding together. Please, he said. Please come get me. I was already running down the ridge trail before he finished the sentence. Comment. Part 2. If you want to know what he said when I found him shaking in the dark, because what Micah admitted that night changed everything between us.